Hi, my name is Anya. This is my Luminosity Yoga channel, and this is the new moon in Aquarius yoga video for 2025. And let's start by sitting on our mat and make sure you're comfortable for some time. And this new moon in Aquarius occurs on the 29th of January 2025. And as with every new moon, the sun and moon are in the same position in the sky and in the sign of Aquarius. So Aquarius is a fixed air sign. It's in the middle of winter. That's why it's called fixed. It's holding the season. And since it is fixed air, so it's related to the air element, it is also a very cerebral sign and sometimes considered like the higher octave of the planet Mercury. So both Mercury, so the planet Uranus actually co-rules the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius has two rulers. So Uranus is the modern ruler and Saturn is the ancient ruler. And Uranus is correlated with the nervous system like Mercury in medical astrology. So Uranus is often considered something like the higher octave of Mercury. So they're kind of vibrating in a similar way, but just at a higher frequency for Uranus, so to speak. So we have this idea of our nervous system with a lot of Aquarian energy, our nervous system being possibly challenged, or at least that we need to pay attention to that. And it's something I'd like to focus on today and assist you with and strengthen you for this Aquarian season. So it said there is a stellium in the sky of planets in Aquarius. So that means that more than four or more planets in one sign. And so we have the sun and the moon. And also we have Pluto in Aquarius. And as many of you may know, Pluto is now for good or for the next 20 years or so in the sign of Aquarius. So we're going through a massive transformation with regards to the Aquarian idea. So what is Aquarius? What does it actually stand for? And of course, there's a couple of ideas. It's a lot about individuality, about that, what makes us unique, but at the same time, understanding that we need to contribute this uniqueness to the group, to the society, to our tribe. And Christopher Renstrom often says, society is only as good as the people who are in it, and considers that the Aquarian maxim. And I also think that's a very important idea for this lunar cycle. So while we have a lot of polarization, fixed air can also be very fixed in its ideas or points of view, opinions. And so while we might experience polarization, power struggles, and emotional tension at this time, the idea is always how can we bring our heart, how can we bring our emotional selves, because we don't only have a stellium of planets in Aquarium, but also one of planets in Pisces. And Pisces is a mutable water sign. So this is the energy that both Neptune and Saturn have been in for some time, which has been challenged or have been challenging our sense of certainty and stability. So there has been a lot of uncertainty in these times, possibly disillusionment, denial, wishful thinking. And so the question is more, how can we align with our true vision and our soul's intention to really create something that is more sustainable long term? And Venus is also in Pisces at the moment. So there might be a craving to connect again on a more physical level with people rather than a virtual level, really come together face to face, have that interaction. With Pisces, there's often that desire to dissolve with another and to dissolve the boundaries. So with the Saturn and Pisces, there has been that sense of, okay, where are my boundaries to dissolve? Where do I need more boundaries? Or the opposite, where are my boundaries too strong and I need to dissolve some of that? So these tensions are still going on as both of the planets are moving through the last degrees of the sign and are due to change into a new sign this year. So we are really on just before a lot of planets now change signs, and we have this very saturated energy in Aquarius and Pisces, which are both signs of the collective. So it's much more a transpersonal experience going on here. And the question might be, how do we know what's true? And to really unplug in order to tap into our inner knowing and develop like a deeper access to information that really comes from within and to harness that. And yeah, to connect with our truth, with our individuality, also with our life experience, and to really from that place connect with our inner knowing and develop a compass of where to go and how to act. Um, so yeah, I invite you to go inward and to slow down and to really empty out. And from that place of emptying out, then really get a sense of what wants to grow now and what you want to seed in this lunar cycle, which is about to begin or has begun by the time you access this video. If at any point you feel you benefit from this and you enjoy or you simply want to share it with others, please like, subscribe, and do also share the video with other like-minded souls. I appreciate your support. So let's start by lying on our mat and make sure you're comfortable. So one of the things, it's about your individual sense of comfort, your pace, and what you need in a practice. So while I guide you, I give you options and make sure you listen to what your body truly needs. So let's start by lying down on our back and place your feet comfortably onto the mat, onto the sides of the mat, so they're far apart. And then just palms facing up, close your eyes. And then scan your body for tension. And where you find tension, take a deep inhale. And then release on your exhale and let everything go down towards the earth through your root and your feet. And then just repeat that in your own time a few times. Feel free to exhale through the mouth or to sigh or make a sound. Ah, Aquarius is also a very musical sign related to music or the music of the spirit. And then after your next exhale, close your mouth and allow yourself to receive your inhale from the earth with the tailbone, belly, chest, lungs, inhale. And then exhale, lungs, chest, belly, and tailbone. And a few more times in your own time, allow yourself to receive the inhale like a wave streaming upward. And then with your exhale, let everything go down into the earth. And then place your arms out to your sides, palms facing up, elbows slightly bent, and keep your feet as wide as your mat. And then bring your legs over to the knees over to one side, like windshield wipers. And see if you want to stop here or if you want to keep moving. And then you can go from side to side and make sure you honor your own pace. Maybe you want to stay longer on one side, maybe you need props or you can't go down all the way. So just listen to what your body needs and then just follow that. Aquarius is also related, as I said, to the nervous system, but also to the calves, the lower part of the leg. So also very beneficial to do something to enhance the circulation. So while Leo is about circulation from the heart outwards, Aquarius is often has difficulty getting the circulation to the hands and to the legs. So encouraging that is very helpful during Aquarius season. So the next time you come to center, just bring one knee after the other into your chest. Place the hands on top of your knees. And then you can choose again. Either you circle the legs, making circles with the knees while they're together, or you open the knees and circle them away from each other until they meet again. So just see again what feels right, what feels good. And again, follow that and also determine your own pace, your own speed, and breathe. Use your breath and just gently bring your breath into the parts of the body that are tight and tired. I just need some extra gentleness and support. Great. And place the feet onto the floor in front of you. And then slide your shoulder blades a little bit underneath you. Activate your arms. So just push down your upper arms and your forearms and your hands. Bring the knees into the chest and then straighten your legs towards the sky. And again, you have options. So let's see if we can make this active, activate the legs. But if it gets too much, activate the arms. If it gets too much, you can just let go of some of that. You can even bend the knees. Just keep breathing here. And we're now supporting the heart because it doesn't have to pump so much for the blood to come into the legs. Really enjoy that. So that's something that's really great. Also, legs up the wall is a fantastic pose in Aquarius season. At the end of the day in the coming month, see if you can put your legs up, even if it's just for a couple of breaths or a few minutes. It's very helpful. Just bring your left leg down, foot flat on the ground, and then just grab hold of your right leg, either just behind your thigh, or you can also grab a little higher and bring that leg a little bit closer to you. You can either keep your left knee bent or you can extend your left leg on the ground. Again, just listen to what your body needs. Keep breathing deeply. Another way to calm down your nervous system is to elongate your exhale. See if you can do that. Maybe bring the leg closer, maybe it's more than enough. And bend your right leg. Just come into a twist. And again, you have options. You can place a prop underneath your bent leg. You can look over to your right hand, or you can look at the ceiling, the sky, or to the knee even. So just see what feels good right now. And again, just give the breath some support, some extra effort without straining. Just really filling, allowing yourself to be filled on the inhale and then empty out on your exhale. Elongating the out breath. And then bring your right leg bent towards your chest and then place it onto the ground. And now we're going to do a tree pose lying down. So just bring the right knee out and bring your right foot either on the inside of your thigh or of your calf. And then rest your hands on your lower belly and just breathe here gently and deeply. Receiving your inhale and then releasing, emptying out on your exhale. And then just bring the foot onto the right foot onto the ground, left foot onto the ground. Again, just slide your shoulder blades underneath you, activate both of your arms, and then bring your legs up again towards the sky. And see if we can again make this an active pose. However, if it doesn't feel appropriate, if it's too much, you can use your hands to support your legs, bend your legs, and see what feels right so you can be in this posture. And then keep breathing here. See if you can elongate the exhale. Close your eyes. And then place your right foot onto the ground and just grab hold of your leg just behind top of your thigh or further up or even on the calf. And see if you can pull that leg closer to you or if you've already reached your maximum stretch. So again, not straining, just seeing what feels right. Keep either the right foot, keep it on the ground or just extend the right leg and keep breathing. Leaving your inhale, emptying out on your exhale. And then bring your right leg in, bend it. Bring your left arm out to the side and just coming into a twist again. Use props if you like, if they feel supportive, and decide which position your head feels most comfortable in, looking away from the knee, looking towards the ceiling, or looking in the same direction as your bent knee. Again, giving your breathing tension and effort without straining. And then bring the knee back center and then place the foot, left foot, on the inside of your right thigh or your right calf. And place your hands onto the lower belly and just breathing. See if you can keep elongating the exhale to soothe your nervous system. Releasing any tension in your hands or shoulders, lower back, iliosacral system. And then release both legs. Place your hands onto your bones, and then just shake from side to side and let that ripple effect move through your entire spine. Relax your arms and then neck-like movements all the way up, all the way down. Now we're going to come into a practice. So just roll over to one side, coming up a second. We're going to come into a practice of guided relaxation where we will be emptying out. And so make sure now that you grab one blanket to lie on, one to cover yourself, and possibly a bolster or a pillow, because we're going to be moving from our front over to the sides and then eventually on the back. So take that moment now to prepare and make things as comfortable for you as you possibly can. So really making sure that we take good care of our nervous system. And then just come and lie down on your belly. Yes, so that might be unusual and you might need some extra props, maybe for the head. Or another part of your body. And then you allow yourself to make some sounds or exhale through the mouth. And eventually find stillness in the pose. Maybe it's unusual for you to lie on your stomach, on your belly. Just allow yourself to be heavy and accept the support of the earth underneath you. And say to yourself in this moment, everything's fine and I'm safe. Allow your organs to soften and drop. And the entire back of your body, from the head all the way down to the toes, to melt into the front of the body and into the earth. Releasing your breath and your kidneys, the back of your heart, shoulder blade, emptying out everything that doesn't serve you and everything that makes you stay in your mind and hang on to fixed positions. If you can let that go. And then we will slowly shift onto our right. So whenever you're ready, take your time. With as little movement as needed, adjust your position and take the props you need. Make sure you bend your knees. And again, allow yourself to settle and receive the support of the ground underneath you. Let your organs soften and your breathing relax. And your belly organs, sexual organs, organs for excretion. And again, say to yourself in this moment, everything's fine and I'm safe. And let the whole left side of the body, which is facing the sky, melt from head to toe into the side underneath it that's facing the ground. Emptying out everything that you may have been holding on the side of the body. And then very gently, we will roll over to the left. So move onto the back and then onto your left side. With your knees bent, adjust your props. Make sure you're comfortable. Allow your organs to soften. Also the lungs and the heart, digestive organs, excretory organs, sexual organs, the brain to soften. Emptying out whatever you may have been holding. Say to yourself, in this moment, everything's fine, and I am safe. And then allow for the whole right side of your body that's facing the sky to release and melt into the side underneath, facing the ground from head to toe. And then finally we roll onto the back into our usual Savasana position. Again, adjusting. And releasing whatever else there might be left. Receiving the support of the earth underneath us. And ourselves to be heavy. Feeling the organ. Say to yourself, in this moment, and I am safe. And then let the entire front of your body facing the sky melt into the back of your body and into the earth. And let your consciousness rest for a moment. Slowly deepen your breathing. Move your fingers and toes. Place your feet onto the mat in front of you. And then roll onto your favorite side. into fetus posture. And then slowly come up into a comfortable seated position. Bring one hand onto the belly and the other one onto the center of your chest, your heart chakra. And then feel the breath under your hands. Feel this empty state. And then see what wants to emerge in this new moon cycle, in this Aquarius lunar cycle. As you bring your heart to your mind. And develop a vision that's in alignment with your soul. Bring the hands together in front of your heart. And we close with one round of Om. Take a deep exhale. Inhale. And let's dedicate the merits of our practice to all beings without one exception. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me. Please come and join my Tuesday night classes at 6:30 on Zoom, or just find me here again on YouTube. I appreciate your comments, your likes, and your suggestions and your subscribes. And I look forward to seeing you again for the next lunar cycle. Bye for now.